average motorcycle enthusiast would not make it to the mailbox driving this bike.
He's fucking stupid.
What's the matter, getting difficult?
I know he took the battery. Bet you my dad's bike's faster than your dad's bike.
Can't get your hands back there.
I went and lifted the wheels off the ground and I went off the road. You'll be there for 2 lifetimes kicking this thing. My motorcycle goes good.
Yeah, you're right.
Today we're gonna finish putting this jewel together. This shovel head is actually very special. It makes a lot of power. 110 foot-pounds of torque and 98 horse at the rear wheel. It is a powerhouse. What the problem is it vibrates so bad that you can't stick on. The shovel head is an all-American, 100% oil-leaking jewel. Riders didn't care about the mess. All they cared about was getting their hair in the wind. The name of the game was freedom and enjoyment, my friends. This here motorcycle, it's a piece of American history and a piece of American culture. I drove it for about 3 years, and then I just kind of put it away and just never really looked at it until my dear child got to the age and figured that he needed to drive it. So it was safe until then.
Buddy guy.
What are you doing?
I was wondering if you can give me a hand today.
Are you gonna finally put that thing together? It's been apart for how long? 8 months? 6 months?
12 months.
How long?
12 months.
Have you checked them valves?
Oh yeah, everything's fine.
How did you check the valves?
Huh?
How did you check the
I
valves?
looked at them.
Have you ever poured fluid in the holes?
Yes.
How did they leak?
They didn't leak.
Not at all?
No.
Okay, so that's good then.
Yeah, just run it.
One of the easiest way to take and check these valves, or valves is kind of a hillbilly way, is when you get a head off something like this, you take and pour some gasoline or diesel fuel in the ports, and if they run out the valves here, just pour right out the valve, you know there's a problem. Okay, I guess just clean her up, eh? You got
Let's
some Scotch
go,
Brite?
man. I got some road guides to eat, man.
Where's your
Let's
seal?
rip. I've already sealed it all up.
Have you got sealant on the head gasket?
No, I have nothing. I thought you had everything. That's why I come over here to your side. This is your side of the shop. You can't have everything over here. My side just has wreck. I don't know how that happened, but...
My kid blew the head gasket out of this thing probably about a year ago. I'm surprised it's only the head gasket he blew out of it. And it has been sitting on my shop floor for approximately 1 year. I've been tripping over this piece of shit. It was time to put this together. What hole is this?
Avery.
What hole is that? Oh, that's the oil hole there, eh? Is that the oil hole? Is that the oil hole?
Don't even. You're kidding.
It is it not?
I don't know. Is it?
This motor here is fairly special. This is a 96 cubic inch shovel head. It's been bored and stroked, and it takes some weird gaskets. We've been waiting for gaskets because he's ordered the wrong ones 3 times. Nobody can find them. You got all
Can't
the
be
bolts?
making me seem incompetent like that, man.
No, because it's been apart for 12 months. The goal is put the head back on, put the push rods in, put the tank back on, put it all back together, run it, and hopefully it dries for this season.
I would cry if you took your knuckle off.
This stuff here hardens under pressure when it's put together. I don't know how it does. It just does. You torque it together, it takes the air away from it, and it does its thing, and it'll harden into a sealant.
Dad, you're way better at fixing than I am, eh?
You can see the ass kissing coming on, and he doesn't want to do it, eh?
Don't be assuming my ass kissing like that. We're gonna put the head back on my shovel head motorcycle.
The only reason it's his because he forged my signature on the insurance papers.
Anyways, so it's mine, and it's not yours anymore.
Where's the bolts out of here?
Just the bolts are in there.
Where's the other bolt at?
In my pocket.
Well, give it to me so I can use it for a locator pin. That's the bolts?
Yes, Avery.
Nice bolts.
I know, they're f***ing awesome, eh?
Okay, set it down. Where's the other bolt at?
Just 1 second.
Okay, I'll just let you put them on there. It's probably the easiest.
Are we gonna get along today? Are you gonna be okay today? Are you gonna turn your ear on today? He's f***ing stupid. People that design shit like that.
You just need to have a little bit more patience, Shafin, and calm down a little bit.
Why? I have a DAD for that. A dad. I think, all honesty, my dad has the best patience out of all, get out of my shot, out of all of my friends. It has the most patience.
Will it be the 104?
103.
103?
Buddy, this thing will wrap, but not around a 117, man.
Seriously?
This thing rips. And I'm not even bullshit when I say that either. Someone got a 124 out there, they think I'm capping, you come over. Bet you my dad's bike's faster than your dad's bike.
He's a good driver, but he takes everything to the goddamn limit of whatever it is. And you know what? I don't need him doing that at 200 kilometers an hour or 300 kilometers an hour. I don't need to hear him about doing wheelies at 140, 150 mile an hour, not kilometers, miles an hour down the highway. I just don't need to hear about it. With them are long head bolts, eh?
You didn't even do this one up all the way, Dad. Like,
What are you complaining about?
your dog.
You're a pain in the ass, you don't laugh.
Avery, I could be a lot worse, my friend.
Where's the battery after this?
Just look at me. Do you just ever just appreciate me?
That's a stupid question.
Is it though?
Okay, that's tight enough. Any father or any son that has ever worked for his father, one always thinks that the other one's stepping on the other one's toes. One always thinks that the other one thinks the other one doesn't know what they're doing. And it depends how much patience one person or the other person has or doesn't have. And my dear child sometimes has no patience, and sometimes I have no patience.
For fuck's sakes. Well, I don't know how you managed to give me the one bolt that's all fucked up. Look at that bolt.
What about it?
What's in the threads, Avery?
You're not smart enough to see that that come out like that or what?
You're kidding me, man.
Okay, guys, we're all sitting here looking what the problem is. Super mechanic here. The threads come out with the bolt. They're stripped out. That's why it wasn't fitting in it.
Do you have a better idea for me, Dad?
I sure as do. Get rid of all of that. I'll put the ratchet on the end of it like this. Might work out maybe better for you. There, try that.
My father, his fuse in his head, it seems to only get lit when he's hanging out with me. Ever. I've seen people scream at him, yell at him, he just laughs. 5 minutes with me, I get a special lighter for him. These right here are intake grommet boots, whatever you want to call them. Very small. See, if you can see here, here's what we're playing with. That much gap. And these have to fit both in there at the same time. Avery!
Hey, get this carburetor the off here. It's the first thing you want to do. Go see if you can find a shorter bolt.
There's,
Or,
you know
what?
I'll cut that one before I go and dig
don't
again.
cut it.
Put another washer on it?
Yeah. It's amazing how something so trivial can cause so many problems, eh? Get that thing on there.
All right, Dad. Are you gonna be okay?
We're picking away, getting her done. The hard part's done. Getting that head on there. Good.
No, it's not good.
It is. It's tight as Find some more. You put the two.
No, it's not. You don't have the O-ring. You don't have the O-ring.
Go sit your
Avery, the O-ring is square. And it's special that goes in there.
O-ring.
Sure. I'm ready to go to bed.
Hey, Shaf, I've had some O-rings here from the beginning of time. For back when the rightful owner owned this motorcycle, being me. Okay?
You never owned this bike.
Sure.
You telling me you got the O-rings I need? You know what's funny is that these look just like them. Can I have two of them?
Yeah, that's what they're for.
You've had this issue before.
Well, I've owned this motorcycle for as long as you've been alive.
I like how there's just an old telephone booth full of Avery's old boots here.
This
Hey
gauge.
guys.
Hey, how you doing?
This
Good,
gauge
how are
needs
you?
to be replaced, eh? I got some stuff I need painted, maybe.
So I heard.
Like his toenails.
There's this hood right
I ain't
here.
touching those dogs.
There's this hood right here, Cass. I need that thing painted. And there's a grill and a bumper too to go with it.
You know, Cassidy's here today. She can expect to watch this old antiquated piece of and it does fall apart and it will rattle bolts out of it. That's why nobody drives this anymore. There's a reason. Don't look at me. I don't know nothing about it.
No, I'm looking at you to think.
He
I
needs
do that
another brain
sometimes,
cell.
eh?
at
That
me
big
to
shiny
think.
head of yours, eh? It's like a reflection of the mirror. Well, anyways.
What have you been doing? You been busy or
Yeah.
what?
I don't know, not really since the auction.
No.
But I'm hoping to get into Tony's shop this week and I'll
Start
start.
doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just, like I say, we're just getting some of our junk put back together.
I'm going to show you how to put a push rod in a Harley Davidson motor.
What kind of a Harley Davidson motor are you going to show to put a push rod in?
They're all the same, buddy.
This is not a twin cam.
No, I know.
This
know
is
how
the
to say it.
last of the real Harley Davidsons made in the United States
Yeah.
of America. Anything newer than this is classified as a metric Harley, to put it politely.
So this is a standard bike.
This is the last of the Harleys.
This is a standard motorcycle then? I've been asking this for 3 days.
What do you mean a standard?
Well, the bolts are metric or standard. I don't understand what you're talking about.
After these shovel heads, everything is farmed out, either made in Japan or China or somewhere.
Or
Oh, so this is an
Taiwan.
actual genuine American motorcycle?
Yes.
Oh, that's why
The
everyone
new
likes
stuff
it so much.
Are not. They are classified as a metric motorcycle.
Chinesium.
As I said before, it's the polite way of putting it that it's not made in America. It's metric, meaning it's from somewhere else. Okay?
So I got a real huffy. That's why all them old boys love this thing, eh?
Yeah, because it brings back in their memory of how
I'll
much
break
they
it down. Okay, well, let's try and put this push rod in. We need to rotate this motor over until the lifter is at, I don't know, bottom of the lobe.
Okay, turn it.
Okay,
I'll
ready?
tell you. Keep going. Okay, it's up now. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. It's going down. Okay, I think you're there. We're working on the exhaust valve. So we got to make sure that we put that exhaust valve, has to have a little bit more clearance than the intake valve because it runs hotter. And when everything gets hot, the metal will expand and grow. So that's why you put some clearance in it. So when it gets really hot, it comes up, it won't hang the valve open and burn the valve out.
Okay, guys, we got this thing all set up now. There's a perfect amount of drag on it. We won't even ask Dad for his opinion because we don't care about
Make
that
sure
today.
it's a little bit sloppy.
It is a little bit sloppy.
Can you feel like tick, 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 yeah?
Yes, barely. Now tell them why you want it sloppy, though.
I just told him because you want a little bit more clearance in there because when it gets hot, everything will expand out. And if it gets too hot,
So it's nothing to do with my driving?
yeah, your driving sucks.
I haven't rode this thing in a whole year.
I know the bike really appreciates that more than you know.
You miss me? Screwdriver, wrench set.
And yeah, that's only, you need to work on these old Harleys as a screwdriver, a hammer, and vice grips are optional. That's why when you come to rebuild these things, there is not a nut, bolt, screw, fitting, anything on them that's worth anymore because it's all been beat to death by everybody with vice grips and hammers for the last 40 to 80 years. That other 42 I did, there wasn't a nut and bolt on it that was unscathed or beat on with something.
Can you please try not to mess it up because if it backfires, it'll probably take my ankle off.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. This bike will send you right over the handlebars.
Not
If this
you.
thing-
Not you.
If that's why it's a good thing if you're a biker back in the day, if you were fat, it was a plus. If you're a skinny little you'd go sifting. Big fat guy, he'd break your leg.
Most people won't actually ride the motorcycle. Usually just have them to look at them because, because it takes a man to ride them. That's just it. They vibrate. You need to carry oil with you. You need to carry a wrench with you. You need to carry a whole toolkit with you, actually. And be prepared to never be there on time because you're probably going to break down. You don't know what the you're doing.
I have several questions.
That was I haven't seen that look on your face in years, my friend. Not since the Model T, buddy. Not since the build. I have not seen that look on your face.
When this cylinder comes to top dead center, it fires. But it fires this set of plugs and this set of plugs at the same time. This being a dead cylinder fires on it and just shoots a spark into nowhere land in this cylinder on the on whatever stroke it's on. So the problem being is I don't know how to hook the spark plug wires up.
Has he not Googled it yet?
That makes sense. Rear cylinder, front cylinder. So they're angled, so you can look at the angle on these.
Here's the problem right here, I think. He's gonna lay on the inside of this.
You work with your family, Cass?
Yeah, a little bit.
How was it? As good as this?
Yeah, pretty much. Working with family is always fun game. My mom used to work at her dad's shop, and she always said it's extremely rough working with family too.
Cassidy's father and relatives and everything were motorcycle enthusiasts. And her dear father back in the day, I do believe, would have to have driven a shovel head or a pan head back in the day.
My mom used to have to rip my dad's bike apart once a year right before stomp.
Is that right?
Yeah, and fix something.
Set?
Yeah.
Cramp? Hey guys, so here we're crimping wires. Dad's crimping wires now. He's taken over the job.
Where's the torch at?
I'm gonna get it for you. Oh, that's hot in the face, eh?
Did I ever tell you the story? Let me tell you a story about. Back in the day, when I was younger, I loaded the Harley Davidson up in a crate and I took it to New Zealand.
Yes.
And I drove around New Zealand. Now, I learned all about the vibrations of a Harley Davidson. I put a camera in the back of the saddlebags, and by the time I drove around for probably about 3 days with the camera in the saddlebags, it literally vibrated every conceivable part off of the camera.
You said a bag full of parts?
Bag full of parts, the whole thing opened up and all fell apart. And I had suntan lotion in there. And it
What were
vibrated,
you doing with
and
suntan lotion?
It vibrated so much that it separated the suntan lotion.
Why did you have a tube of lube with you?
I had suntan lotion because I didn't want to burn my fat head when I was driving.
Were you bald then?
No, I had hair, but my face was in the wind. And what else did I have? I had some other in there. It literally, totally destroys anything that you put in the saddlebag. If there's any mechanical moving parts to it.
Yeah, on a real Harley.
And anything. It'll just vibrate it right to death on these little shovel heads. Anyways, I sold it to a preacher when I was there. This motorcycle makes an abnormal amount of power for a shovel head. This is not your average shovel head.
This isn't your average Harley.
This is a 96 cubic inch, stroked and bored and whatever else done to it.
Fiddly
Shovel
fuck.
head.
Fiddly.
I wouldn't tighten that up all the way if I was you yet. Do not tighten it up tight, please.
That's fine, Dad, but I'm not having it bounce around and scratch the paint, eh? Get her?
Well, you need to lick and relax on that tank a little bit so I can get in there. There.
What are you doing it all the way in there for, man?
Push on it.
There is no push, Avery.
Hurry up and tighten the tank up on this thing.
Dad, you have to run the gun, dude.
It's already tight enough.
Guys, tank's on, wings are on. When I was born, did you know that I was gonna be a hardcore mother that had a Harley that he stole from his dad?
Let's put it this way. The average motorcycle enthusiast would not make it to the mailbox driving this bike. These bikers back in the day that drove these shovel heads.
They were f***ing hard, man. Okay, can you pay attention for a second? That Avery, shove that fuel line onto that Allen key, please. You see where it is there? Now can you pay attention though, please, and make sure it's rooted good?
Push on it harder.
Okay. You on there?
That's a good idea that you just did. Sticking it on the end to fish that through there.
How do you think I've been working on this bike, Avery, for 3 years, buddy, without you.
Yeah, tells you how he drives. I drove it for 6 and didn't have to fix nothing on it.
Yeah, you just crashed it.
Yeah, right there's a dent still in it. Right there. Well, when the footboards were on it, I went around the corner and it was so low, I turned like this, the footboards hit the side of the pavement, lifted the wheels off the ground, and I went off the road into the ditch,
Crash bars or whatever.
down the 30-foot bank.
Must have been hard on you. Sakes.
Just leave it. Just leave it.
Oh, hey. We should put some transmission fluid in it.
I just ate a bug.
Well, you're full.
See that? The bug just flew by.
Oh, I got more important shit happening than what's going on in your little pea brain today, buddy. Turn the ignition on. Look at the light. How bright's the light bulb? Oh, yeah. Okay, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Okay, this. You want to start it?
Nope. Sure don't. Choke it.
I know how to start the thing, Avery. We should really put some transmission fluid in there,
No,
though.
don't worry about that for now. Just
Hey,
start
can you push on the front of the motorcycle?
I can see the mess that it's going to make on the floor. Push it outside to start it.
Yes, Avery. It's a one-man job, you know that. Can I do it? I'm going to show you that I'm a strong independent, capable son that just needs a couple dollars to get to town, okay? So just let me be. I'll let you know when I need you, okay? See?
You burnt all your charge out of it. These things don't start normally. They either like you or they don't like you. This bike starts incredibly well. This bike starts better than any shovel head ever made by mankind.
Well, stand the bike up
What
now.
for?
Like, me, Gary. Oh my goodness. What are you doing?
Relaxing. What are you doing?
Like, you had all your life.
That might be a oil mess up you made. I'm probably stepping in it.
But show Mike what a real Harley goes like. Turn it all the way on, all the way on.
It's interesting. They're temperamental. If you just don't start them just right, they won't run. What, my friend? We got a win. It's running. It's
It was running. It just died.
yeah, you shouldn't let it idle anyways. It's all good. The GoPro's rattled right off there just about. Okay, let's put her away and go find something to eat.
You buying?
Yeah, come on, let's go. Don't forget, guys, subscribe,
Like,
leave a comment,
turn your notifications on.
leave a comment.
We said that already.
You say it again.
Leave too.